We're back with another video. Yeah, we are back with another video. So this is our quiz 2. I used to not give review videos for quizzes, but I started doing it. Why not? Okay, so we learned a lot about circles, right? So I'm going to go back a little and just kind of do a super quick little review. So when we learned about, not that, what? No, this one. Okay. When we learned about cycles, we learned that the radius is this guy, right?
Yeah.
Right, everybody?
Yeah.
The radius is the middle guy. The diameter is 2 times bigger because it's the full thing. And when I push undo, it moves. And then the circumference is all the way around, which is 3.14 times which one?
The diameter.
The diameter. So if you have to go from radius all the way to diameter, you got to do 2 things. Oh, when I push undo. Sorry. Right? So you want to kind of think of this in your brain. You want to kind of think of radius is the smallest, diameter is 2 times, and then 3.14 to get here. Make sense? We got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's our cycles. And then, we got radius times pi.
Oh my.
But I'm going to actually pull that up. So we've got this guy. Remember this?
Yeah.
Right? So if we flatten out this thing, it's 2 times radius times pi. But we're only going to take half of it, right? Meow. Meow. It ends up only being half of that. So it's radius, and then instead of 2 times radius times pi, it's only 1 radius times pi. So it's radius pi, right? Oh yeah, Mr. Pass, radius times radius pi, I remember, right everybody?
Yeah.
And then we learned that the area of a triangle is always half, even if it's not straight like that, right? Yeah, Mr. Pass, we totally learned that.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks, Mr. Pass. Let me get this ready for the next class. Okay. So, let's welcome Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. Woo! All right. How do we do number 1?
So we times 2 and 5, and then we get 10.
Why do we times 2? Because we're going from the radius. Say it louder to the mic. Radius
so we get
to the.
Radius to the.
It says on here.
So radius to the diameter.
Right, and that's times 2. So 5. Oh, you want to pick a color real quick?
Green.
Green. Okay. So 5 times 2. Show your work, everybody. The answer is 10 kilometers. Okay, what about the second one?
We do the radius for 6 times 2, and then that'll get us 12. And then
12 miles. Okay, cool. And we better stop the video. And right. Welcome back, everybody. It's the second day here, finishing it up. Yep. And so we're going to welcome our second guest. Are you ready, second guest?
Yeah.
It's Goobler from Goobville. Let's hear it. All right. Tell us how to do this, please. What are they asking us to find, sir?
They're asking us to find the circumference.
The circumference. How do we do that?
So you would take the radius and then multiply it by 2 and then multiply that by 3.14.
That's if you're given the radius. So what happens in number 3? What are they giving?
On number 3, they give us the diameter. So we do 22 times 3.14 and you get 69.8.
Good. If they give us the diameter, then we don't need to do half. We don't need to do half. We don't need to do times 2 because diameter goes straight to circumference. All right. And so we get 69 point what again?
69.8 or 08.
08. That's right. 69.08. All right. Number 4 is a little bit different. Go ahead.
Number 4, there's a decimal, so you just do 7.2 times 2 because you have a radius and not the diameter.
Very good. So we're turning this into the diameter, right, everybody?
Yeah.
And then you take 14.4, I think you get.
14.4
and then
times 3.14. And we get 3 decimal places. What is it again?
It's 22.608.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay, let's hear it. That was good.
We got 21.
All right. so let's move down. So now we have the Sandman. Where are you coming from, Sandman? From Dream World.
No. Loot Lake.
What's wrong with
Loot Lake.
New Lake?
No, Loot Lake.
Loot Lake? All right, let's hear it.
I would go there.
All right, Mr. Sandman. Okay, so what are they asking us for here? Are they asking us for circumference still?
They're asking us to find the area.
Area, that's correct.
I want to know your area.
What is our formula for area?
Radius times pi.
Very good. Oh my. Right, everybody?
Yes.
Right. Radius times pi.
Oh
Oh my. All right. So, all right. So this one's a hard one, right? Because they gave us an extra step. What did they do to us?
They gave us the diameter.
Right. They gave us a diameter. We cannot use diameter for this. Does it say diameter times diameter, everybody? No. It says radius times radius. So we have to change it. How do we change it to radius, sir?
Divide it by 2.
Is he right? Is he right?
Yeah.
He's totally right. Okay, and now that we have radius, we go 8
times a, since they're both the radius, times pi.
times pi. Oh wait, I should put times
3.14.
3.14. All right, please make sure you're writing this down. I'm going to check to make sure you wrote this down, please.
Writing it down.
All right, and then what do we have? That is 64 times 3.14, which you don't have to really write down.
Which is
and then
200 and 0.96.
200.96. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Number 6. You doing that one too?
Yeah.
All right. Number 6. Now this one's going to have a lot of decimal places, 2.6, but I'm not going to do that on the test. It's a lot of decimal places.
It's, to start off, it's 2.6 times 2.6.
Right. It's 2.6 times 2.6. Oops, I should have put that point lower. What am I doing? 2.6 times 2.6 times 3.14. Okay. And then you did these two first. What did you get?
Yeah, I got 6.76.
6.76 times 3.14. And that gives?
21.2264. I don't know how to say that.
21.2264. Or you could say 2,264 10,000ths. All right? Good job. All right. Okay, now we've got lunar coming all the way from the moon. Lunar. Which is very moon-like words. Okay, lunar. How do we do number 7?
You would multiply 7 times 3.4 to get 23.8. And then you divide that by 2 to get 11.9.
Divide by 2. Why do we divide by 2?
Because it's a triangle, and you have to divide by half.
Right. You always have to divide by half on the triangle. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Okay? Is that correct? Is that what everybody got?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. What about the next? Oh, by the way, I need to actually go back. So everybody, I have not been writing the units here. And on the test, I'm not going to be really focusing on it at all. But you should know how to do that. Uh-oh, my mic stopped working. Okay, so my battery died. But so the units are actually important, but I'm not going to worry about them for this test. You see how I wrote kilometers and miles here? So you should write that. I'm gonna check that for your homework. So this is inches. It is not square because it's not area. This is feet, but it's not squared because it's not area. But when it asks for area, it's going to be squared. So 200.96 yards squared. And this one is going to be meters, bless you, squared. You can't really see that squared, can you? I'm going to write it down here. Meters squared. And then the one we just did was miles squared because it's area. All right, let's do the next one.
You do 2.3 times 7 to get 16.1.
2.3 times 7 and you get
16.1.
16.1.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And that is centimeters squared. All right, excelente. All right, this is Mrs. Tension. Mrs. Tension. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so you multiply 9.6 times 9.6, and then you get 92.16.
92.16?
Yeah.
All right, centimeters squared. All right. All right, now you got to do the hard one. Andrew Tate's coming up. Let's hear for Andrew. Okay. All right, sir. So can I move this over and zoom in? Is that all right, everybody? All right, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Oh, so basically, like, you do 15 times 4 for, like, up here.
Okay, so you're doing the triangle first.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do triangle first. So triangle first means that we're going to do 15 times 4, and then
Divide by 2.
divide by 2. So what is 15 times 4? It's 60. So then we divide by 2,
30.
and we get 30. So this triangle is 30.
Yeah. And then
All right, next.
Then
Now this is the tricky part. Go ahead.
Period.
you do 15 times 6.
That's right. So how do you get this 6 part? The way you get that 6 part is 10 minus 4. Because you have to do this whole thing on the side, plus this part here, makes 6. So I'm not going to have that on the test, but anyway, so here we go. 6. All right, and then we multiply.
And then you get 90.
15 times?
6.
Times 6. Right, very good. 90. Okay, good. So this part is 30, and this part is 90. Are we done?
Oh no, and then you gotta like do 90 plus 30 and you get 120.
You got to tell the computer louder. Why not?
Bruh, you gotta do 90 plus 30 and then you get 120.
Excellent. 90 plus 30. Now you're a YouTube superstar.
Nah.
All right, it's 120. Woo! We did it. All right.